Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and are you ready for a show? Because I've got two Houston-based artists in the building to talk about what it's like making it in the entertainment industry. Is it hard? Is it easy? Is it a lot of work? Let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a Nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's talk to these artists, shall we? I've got R&B and pop artist Leroy Cook.
Hey, y'all.
And we've got the one who goes harder than anybody else, Tequilla. SheGoHard, baby. Thank y'all so much for coming.
Of course.
All right, so you guys have been in the entertainment industry for some time, right?
Yes.
Leroy, when did you get started?
All my life, since 3, I was singing, performing. I want to say middle school. I was in the Fort Bend Boys Choir based out of Houston, Texas, and we toured around the world, and that's where I really just said, I love this, and this is my passion. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Touring the world, so young. That's amazing.
So I've seen a lot, sung for George Bush, went to Italy, Canada, different places and stuff like. So each summer we would tour. And that experience alone just shaped me to seeing the different cultures, how they react to your music and how they react to music and stuff. That's what brings everybody together.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a universal thing that I love, that music's so powerful.
Music transcends everything.
Everything.
What about you, Tequila?
I would say I started in middle school. I was in band, and so I played instruments also. But I started performing in band early, high school, and after high school, I was a rapper. I've been a rapper for over 20 years.
Whoa.
So, and rap has taken me a lot of places. I've done a lot of big venues and been all over also. But now I'm a blues singer.
Ooh,
Yes.
I love to hear. We're going to have to get more into that because that's what you'll be performing later. What keeps you going? Because I feel like it must be a grind.
Music was my way of therapy. When I would feel happy about things, I would write. When I would be sad, I would write. So in my music, you would hear pretty much what I'm going through in life. So if I wanted to vent, I would vent through my music. So that it was my therapist. Sometimes people think they're alone in the world, and then they hear a song and like, oh my God, they're talking about exactly what I'm going through. So if I had a breakup, baby, he had a song about him.
Hello. Everybody gonna learn today.
Yes.
Leroy, what about you?
Music is my escape.
Okay.
This world is crazy. We have its ups and downs, and I'm a real believer of God, and I know that He speaks through me with music. And I grew up in church, singing in church. I play the drums as well. Shout out to McGee Chapel. And it's just, music was my way of connecting in a way when I was in class and in school, even in college. I went to Prairie View University, and I would always think about singing or the next gig. That was my happy. That was my joy. So it's just, I said, man, I have to do this. I have to put my all into this because when I wake up, I think about singing. When I go to bed, I think about singing. So if I'm thinking about this all day and night, that's what fuels me. So I need to run to the light. You get what I'm saying, in a way.
Right.
So this is what I love to do. I've been performing for a while. All during college, did a lot of festivals and did a lot of like the pageants on campus and stuff. I went to HBCU, so we had a lot of pageants. Every Greek had a pageant.
Right.
Talent shows and all the stuff
You're
like
like,
that.
I'm signing up for every single one.
Every single one, you're
Oh,
going to see Leroy Cook. But it taught me different crowds, how to approach different crowds. Some people like upbeat. Some people like the moody, more slow, simple. So you get to know your audience. And growing up in the industry and stuff is hard. But it's something that if it's in you and you love it and it keeps your heart beating, then that means it's for you. Don't run away from that. So.
I think if you have family support, family support.
Family support. My parents always supported me, and that's what I love, and I'm grateful for that because a lot of people don't have that, but I'm grateful for my parents, and they always say, even when I didn't have money enough and stuff like that to do my own, this journey, because this journey takes money.
Lots of
it takes a lot of money, so you have to have a job. You have to be able to support yourself. You got to be able to do different things like that and still live life. You know what I'm saying? So studio fees and everything like that, I did it all myself. My parents were right there to, if I needed help or if I needed just that guidance or that listening ear when I wanted to give up.
Right.
They were there.
They were there. And Tequila, you bring this up because
mine was opposite. I was a rapper, and so with me being a rapper, I had a lot of explicit music, and my family was very into church. So, you know.
So that dynamic was probably like, don't bring that up in here.
Right, absolutely. So, you know, imagine when I first started doing music and I had songs, I had a song called Eat My Cookie. And, and so imagine I get booked for a show in Louisiana where I'm from, and on the flyer, it's a picture of me and that going across the top. And, you know, my mom was an evangelist. My uncle was a pastor.
No.
Oh, wow.
So, like, everybody is seeing this flyer with Eat My Cookie across the
Oh,
top.
no.
And so it was like, you know, it was a struggle for me for a long time. And eventually, I had family that supported me, but you know, when it comes to religion and things like that, sometimes it's hard for them to support that type of music.
Right.
Yeah.
And I understood that, but it didn't stop me from pursuing my career and making the strides that I made within it. So I had to swallow that hard pill and you
keep
know,
grinding.
and keep grinding. And eventually, you know, they came to me after the fact and said, we're very proud of you and what you've done with it and in the life that you've made for yourself and your kids. So I have their support now.
I'm sure there were a lot more struggles that we're going to get into, but
Yeah.
coming up next, we got Leroy Cook performing Deja Vu, so you stay right there. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've got two artists in the building talking about their journey in the entertainment industry. I've got Leroy Cook here, who is about to perform a song from your album, Deja Vu, right?
Deja Vu, yes. It's off my album 0429, out in stores right now.
Awesome. All right, well, you take it away, baby.
Thanks.
See, it's a phenomenon when I see the beauty queen working everything. I think my mind's playing tricks on me, and you're the treat I wanna see. Somebody please help me. I swore I seen her in my dreams. She's that one that you keep so fly. I'm like, why? She's on her feet. Yeah. So do that, say that, show me what's up. Give in, play, act like there's no rush. 'Cause girl, you never give up tonight. 'Cause I'm having deja vu with you, baby. It's driving me crazy. I swear you're the one I saw in my dreams. See, I'll admit I was skeptical at first, 'cause I never had a dream come true like her. I was walking around second guessing myself, wondering if I'm still imagining this, yeah. That's how bad you are, girl. You had my heart, girl. Oh, so do that, say that, show me what's up. Give in, play, act like there's no rush. 'Cause girl, never give up tonight. 'Cause I'm having deja vu. Hey, hey, hey. It's driving me crazy, girl. I swear you're the one I saw in my dreams. You're the one they all tried to be. 'Cause I walked out of my fantasy, yeah. Girl, you're my everything and I won't let you slip away. I don't care what people think, 'cause when I got you I felt like a king, yeah. You're my deja vu that came true, yeah. See, girl, 'cause girl, you know I'll never give up, girl. 'Cause I'm having deja vu, hey, hey, hey. driving me crazy, girl, yeah. 'Cause I'm having deja vu, hey, yeah. Oh, it's driving me crazy, oh, yeah. Oh, girl. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. That was amazing.
Thank you, man.
My God. Okay, so June 25th, you've got something coming up.
Yes, I celebrate the 2-year anniversary of 0429, my album that's out right now. Deja Vu is on that, and I'm dropping something.
Okay, so y'all better stay tuned,
Yes,
baby.
follow me on social media.
That was amazing. Yeah, you guys got to go follow him, okay?
Yes.
Well, the conversation continues with Tequila as well. We're going to go back to the couch, and you better stay tuned because at the end, she's going to perform as well. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking to two Houston-based artists about what it's like working in the entertainment industry. We've got Tequila and Leroy Cook, who just performed Deja Vu. That was amazing, boo. That was
Thanks
amazing. So before your performance, we were talking about the church life and having to consolidate that with being a rapper, right, Tequila?
Yeah.
And I assume same for you. I mean, R&B can be very sexual and sensual.
It is.
So having that upbringing, is it difficult to be who you are as the artist while coming home to a very God-fearing family?
Yeah.
I think it is because essentially you hold yourself back in a lot of ways from how you perform, what type of music you're putting out, and just the image that you're putting out. So I think during that time when I first started music, I held back a lot. Because I was worried about what people would think and what family would say. But eventually, when it's a career that you love and you have passion for it, you stop worrying about what people say and you just do what you love.
That's the same. Growing up, I would concentrate on my lyrics hard because I know everybody's going to listen to this. So I always wanted to still, with my message, my music is all about love. Love is universal. Love is God. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that with R&B, it's kind of a connection in a way with gospel because I go to a hip church, so we kind of incorporate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We incorporate it in our music. But my thing is for me as an artist to solidify myself, I said, many ask me, why don't you go gospel? Why did you choose R&B? And my thing is I chose R&B because I love love, and R&B raised me too.
My parents, like my dad listened to Betty Wright and, you know, it was a lot of blues. So I learned pop and hip hop from my cousins, you know, growing up. But, and maybe that's why I'm doing blues now, but growing up, I listened to lots of music, but it wasn't hip hop. So I kind of got into hip hop on my own.
On your own.
Yeah.
Wait, so how was that transition to blues?
It took a while. I actually, the songs that I released in the past 2 months, I wrote 3 years ago. And so I straddled the fence on doing it because for a while I felt like, maybe this is just for an older crowd or not. But then I realized that it's something missing, and it was missing me. It needed a shot of tequila in that way.
A little shot of tequila, baby.
Yeah, so I had to come with it. And so once I put my mind to it, I went ahead and recorded my singles that's out right now. And the transition, it took a while, but now, girl, I'm in the cruise lane. I'm cruising. I'm cruising.
And so wait, so even your lyrics in the blues are still a little risque, I want to say. So
It
did Dad
is.
have anything to say about it?
Well, my dad, he was like, so who are you going to see? I said, Dad, I'm going to see A Man About a Horse. So we're not going to see dogs anymore.
No, we passed that. We passed that, baby.
We're going to see A Man About a Horse. And he laughed, you know, he laughed it off. And, you know, I think the thing about it is, like with today's hip hop artists, they're so straightforward. And so some people feel like it's too over the top. So when you find metaphors and things to use in the place of that, it catches on. So
it might go over people's heads, but it's probably better than it
yes,
goes over their heads anyway.
Absolutely. So
Right.
that was my goal with the singles that I have right now. I wanted them to be relatable not only to an older generation, but I need this new generation too to get on it and like that type of music because it is that feel-good music that they play at family reunions and weddings and things like that. So I want people to feel good and have fun when they're doing it. So.
But speaking of the younger generations that's coming up and people who probably want to pursue a passion in entertainment, do you guys have any advice for them?
It's not
It is
easy.
not easy. I would say, first and foremost, you have a lot of artists that put out music and they don't have their copyrights and they don't have the business side of it together. And that's my main thing to artists that I talk to or I mentor, because I do mentor artists. And let them know that, hey, get your business in order first. That way you can be successful.
The support is not always going to be from your friends. So you need to target your audience and build your music and everything like that. Focus on that. Your friends, they will come at the end, trust me. But you need to build an audience for yourself. It's going to be hard. You have to always pay for a lot of things, studio fees. You got to pay for copyrights. You got to pay for marketing. You got to pay for everything.
You
So
gotta
all that
invest.
is part of it. It's not just singing. It's the business side as well. You got to worry about. So as a newcomer coming in, or just anybody with a dream about being an artist, it's different from just being a singer.
Some people do it and worry about, like me, myself as a rapper, I was worried about what other people would
Was
say
thinking, yeah.
and other people would think. But I eventually had to get to a point when I look in that mirror, I'm my biggest fan.
There you go.
I'm not worried about what nobody else
Yeah.
has to say. I'm doing something that I love. And when you show your love and passion for something
Yeah.
that you're doing, other people will notice that and pick up on it. So
And nobody else
So
can be
do you-
Leroy or Tequila.
Okay.
Is that what I'm saying?
And you stay right there because Tequila is about to perform. She's going to see a man about a horse. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking with two artists based here in Houston about their journeys in the entertainment industry. And Tequila, you're about to perform Man About a Horse.
Yes.
And you released this just a couple months
a
ago.
couple of months ago.
And if you haven't heard it, it's a bop. So you need to listen to it right now, right?
Yes. And you should go see A Man About a Horse.
Hello.
I'ma call when I need it. I'ma call when I want it. Having more than a good time. Trying to tame me a pony. He know how I like it. Come and put it on me. Equestrian seeker. That's what I'm wanting. I'm going to see a man about a horse. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I'm a rider. I'm going to see a man about a horse. That's my desire. I'm going to see a man about a horse. Yeah, he give me that fire. I'm going to see a man about a horse. See a man about a horse. I'm going to see a man about a horse. I met him at the trail ride on a Saturday night. Had my Dukes and my boots on. I was feeling just right. He walked up on me with all of his charm. Said a girl like you need a guy like me, and I really don't mean no harm. 3 months later, I was all caught up. I found myself ditching everybody. I couldn't get enough. My friends started asking why I'm leaving. Of course, I looked them dead in their eyes, couldn't tell them no lie. I'm going to see a man about a horse. I'ma call when I need it. I'ma call when I want it. Having more than a good time. Trying to tame me a pony. He know how I like it. Come and put it on me. Equestrian seeker. That's what I'm wanting. I'm going to see a man about a horse. I'm a rider. I'm going to see a man about a horse. That's my desire. I'm going to see a man about a horse. Yeah, he give me that fire. I'm going to see a man about a horse. See a man about a horse. Give it to me, baby. You know what I like. Saddle up that pony, let me ride it tonight. I wanna, ooh, get next to you. Come on and show me what that horse gon' do. I'ma call when I need it. I'ma call when I want it. Having more than a good time. Trying to tame me a pony. He know how I like it. Come and put it on me. Equestrian seeker. That's what I'm wanting. I'm going to see a man about a horse. I'm a rider. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. That's my desire. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. Yeah, he give me that fire. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. See a man about a horse. I'm gonna see a man about a horse. I'm gonna see a man about a horse.
That was amazing. Now I gotta go see a man about a horse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so
All right,
much,
so
Carly.
people can find you guys on Instagram.
Instagram.
And
Instagram everywhere.
Everywhere. You can Google SheGoHard or Tequila, man about a horse.
And you can find me at Leroy Cook _.
Thank y'all so much. Well, cheers to y'all and
Thank
continued
you.
success, baby. And cheers to you. I hope you enjoyed the show and the conversation. We'll see you next time.